Okay, so I wanted to make a video for everyone who's stuck at home that needs to do their dog's nails. I know that usually bring them to me or someone else to get them done. I had shared something before that kind of went over the basics of how to do it, but my dog's in dire need, so I figure I may as well make a video. Kind of to bring you a little closer to see, his nails are super long and super dirty. He has black nails, so it's very difficult to see the quick on these. So if your dog has black nails, you want to be very, very careful. But one, I know you don't like it, one little tip is flip your dog's foot over, and you can see underneath sometimes his feet are dirty. If your dog's foot is cleaner, it's a lot easier to see, but sometimes you can see a little fleshy part. But I'm gonna go over basically how to hold them and how to do this so that your dog isn't suffering from painful nails during quarantine. Now, my dog does not like this at all. His tail is tucked. He used to be really good for it, but he's getting older. His joints hurt. So what you want to do, if you have a small dog, if you want someone to hold them, you're going to have them hold the dog. Sorry, Spartan, I know this sucks, huh? I'm going to have you hold them like this. So the person's going to be holding them here from whichever side makes it more comfortable for you, because you want to be on the opposite side from the person who is restraining the dog. So if you're doing it alone, you can take your dog like this and just keep your elbow here. This will prevent them from biting you. I know you're all going to say, my dog's an angel, he won't bite. Trust me, if your dog doesn't like this, he will bite you. Sorry, I'm out of breath. So, flip your dog's foot up. Make sure it's not too high. You don't want to put too much strain on their tendon here. He has some fatty lumps, so it might look uncomfortable, but he just has a lot of fat here. So you want to support their foot comfortably in the palm of your hand and support their toes with your fingers. You don't want to be pushing too hard against their nail because you don't want to push the nail out of the nail bed. If you're using clippers, it's going to be a little different. I'll go over that afterwards, but if you're using a Dremel, it's a lot safer, less likely to quick the dog. And so you can tell he started getting a little antsy. That's because I just got very close to the quick. A lot of dogs will tell you when you're getting there. I can see it. Come here, baby. Come here, Bubs. Oh, I know you hate me right now. Like I said, he does not like this very much. He's a good boy for it. He won't bite me. But he'll growl and snarl sometimes. So what I want to do now is, if I could get my stuff together here. Oof, all right. So, I don't know if you can see, but I did this nail here. And underneath, you'll be able to see what looks like a shiny black dot. That is the flesh of the quick. You don't want to go past that. If you're clipping their nails, you're going to clip a tiny bit off at a time. Don't clip a lot. Don't take chances and think this is all nail, because chances are you'll end up quicking your dog. If you do quick your dog, it's not a big deal. Don't freak out, don't cry, don't stop what you're doing. Just get some quick stop if you have it. Otherwise, cornstarch works great. I've also heard flour can work as well. I have cornstarch in my kitchen if I need it. Typically, when I have quicked, I don't think I've actually quicked you, Spartan. You're a lucky boy. So just little bits at a time until you can see the little fleshy black dot in the center of their nail. I know, it's terrifying. It's terrifying. So it's really important to keep their nails short so it's comfortable for them. Long nails can cause bad posture, and in this time right now where you're not able to get your dog to us to be taken care of, the nails is going to be your number one priority besides brushing and combing your dog thoroughly. Now, I have short hair dogs because I deal with long hair dogs all day. I don't want to come home to it. So I make my life a lot easier. So the biggest thing is going to be making sure they're brushed and combed out so they're not mad when they come back to see us, and make sure that their nails are short. My guy, his nails, admittedly, are terrible because I don't have a Dremel that I keep at home or nail clippers that I keep at home. I should, but I just keep forgetting to bring my stuff home until now because there's absolutely nothing going on. So, you're a very good model boy, So that's how you do it with like black nails. I can show you on my other dog how the quick looks through his clear nails. I'm going to show you as well how to do the back legs on this little guy. Small and large dogs are going to be a little bit different, so I'll post a separate video of myself working on. Bless you. You good? Come here. Of myself working on our large dog, so you can kind of see the difference there on how I restrain him and on how I work with clear nails versus black nails. Where are you going? Let's show him how to hold you for your back legs. He doesn't like his backs the most because it's okay. He has very dangly dew claws that he absolutely hates. I don't Dremel those though, I clip them. So when you're doing their back leg, I always hold them like this. Lift up their back leg. You, like I said, don't lift their leg too high. That's going to be super uncomfortable. That's what causes dogs to pull, to strain, to freak out. And it's going to be uncomfortable for them. It's going to be painful, and it's not going to be a good time. And that's why some dogs are very scared of it. Say your dog has been good for nails in the past, and then all of a sudden they had a bad experience. It could just be that whoever was working with them may have lifted their foot a little too high and didn't realize it. So be very careful. And then just the same thing, flip their foot back, support with your finger, and same idea. I know. Now that he's old, I do need help usually with him to hold still because he's a crazy boy. Yes. But I will go ahead and make one on how to restrain and work on a larger dog. It's very similar. And then I'll go over also some other tips for dogs who may not be too happy about the process. Hopefully that was a little bit helpful. I know it wasn't the best view, but restraining them is the most important part to doing it properly, because if you can't restrain the dog and you're not holding their foot right, you're not going to do the job right, and it can be painful and scary and uncomfortable for the dog and yourself. So, yes, good boy.